I'm doing
I
something.
actually think it's impossible to avoid. Like, I don't think I can really escape. I try to not touch anything. I still end up getting the movies. It's like spring just be pissing me off. And I forgot about spring having all that pollen too. Because I was actually excited for spring. Because during the winter, I was getting like cold like so that was annoying. It's not really like I care about the cold. I just care about the side effects of getting sick, right? I like the cold, I like warm weather, cold weather, it doesn't matter what it is. I like the fact that I can get sick easily. I just don't like the fact that I can get sick easily. Only once in a while I feel like I was getting sick because I have a good immune system. Was not even like that. I think I know why. I was walking in the cold like every single day, so that's a big reason why I was getting sick. So yeah, that was a problem. And I was lifting heavy and training hard, so all they were doing while fucking up my CNS, that's just gonna keep me sick and all. So me, it's worse. One thing we've been having is allergies because it's been pollen. But we good though. This week is looking pretty fun. Forward to it. We're going to a different gym today, so that's gonna be interesting. My homeboy should be here like 6 minutes. I don't like bitch at all. It's so boring. Y'all bitch is overrated, bro. Bro, I've been telling y'all that, bro. Like, the shit is overrated. So usually, I do the 95s to 100s on these, but the seat was literally too, like, high up. So I was really doing, like, more of, like, a strict shoulder press and not just, like, those shoulder presses where you use a little bit of upper leg and most of the front delt. So I had to start off with the 90s. I did the 90s for the first set, but the 90s felt so heavy, so I was like, I'm just not going to show that set. And I just deleted the footage and just stuck with the 80s. So I did 3 sets of shoulder press. I did 90s, 85s, and then the 80s. I'm pretty sure. I think it was just the 80s on the first set. I gotta go back and look, but yeah. And switching all the way to the 80s, and I got some good reps here. Usually I don't do shoulders first. I always do biceps first, but that's what they wanted to do. So I was like, you know what, let's do this first. I wish I could have posed more at the end of the video because the lift was crazy, but they was closing as soon as I had to like pose. So I had to just hurry up and get, you know, as much as I can before I had left that area though. But yeah, we ended up doing like cardio incline treadmill for like 4.0 speed on max incline. And then we did abs too. Actually, no, we did abs before that, but yeah, we did abs and cardio at the end of the lift. So if y'all want to know if I do cardio, I always do cardio at the end of like every single lift. And I always do abs every session. So if y'all know how many times a week I do, you know, abs and cardio, that's like 6 to 7 times a week. So I do cardio 6 times a week, but I do abs 7, if that makes sense. Because on Sundays, that's like my 7th day, and on Sundays, I just do abs and just rest. But yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna have a crazy leg day. I ain't gonna lie, we're gonna come back here tomorrow, I'm not gonna hold you. We're definitely coming back here tomorrow, though, for sure. Because this gym is absolutely peak. I'm not gonna lie to you.
We up in the motherfucking building, man.
A lot of things have been, you know, really irritating me lately. And I'm not gonna, you know, get all deep into what I'm, you know, why I have been feeling that way. But the best way to really release all that, you know, energy is training hard. And when I was throughout this whole session, I genuinely feel like I was like, you know, in like a calm state of mind. Like I was really enjoying myself this whole workout. And especially what I did at the end of the workout, I ended up going out to eat with them. That was fun as well. And after that, Yeah, I'm about to go to sleep in a couple minutes, but yeah, this whole weekend, I don't think I really don't think I've had a good week. As good as this, in my opinion, like really in a long time. This is like the best sleep I've had in like a long, long time. But yeah, we're definitely coming here again in the morning, and we're gonna get a lay in, and I'm pretty sure they got like a pension squad there too, so we're gonna, look around here and see how good we get a good, yeah, well not a good, well yeah, actually, it depends though. I'm gonna do Bulgarian squats though, but I'm gonna do Bulgarian squats first, and then I'm gonna do a pendulum squat. So I'm gonna do 2 squat days. If you only do one, I still wanna do a lot, because I wanna do a lot of stuff at, new gyms that I usually go to. I haven't been to this gym in like literally years. Like it's been like decades since I worked out at this gym. I'm just surprised at this. One thing that's annoying me though right now is like why is my phone storage so freaking like low. Like I'm trying to save the footage of the link to my phone, it's not working. But that's not the thing that was like, annoying me. It was something else and I'm not gonna get into that. It's like a lot of things that has been built up like a long time now. A lot of things. Like training hard is really to reserve, chilling with the boys, that's something that makes, my mind so much better, right? Good shit, right? The funny thing is, this one dude that came up to me, and he was on Instagram Live and he was training, and he was funny though, but when I told him my age, it's like, he was like so surprised. So the bro was asking me, he was like, to be honest, bro, you do want anything? Why is that the first thing people ask me every single time they see me? Like, and a lot of people don't understand, like a lot of people that watch my videos, like there's no such thing as angle max or, trying to get the best angles or any of that thing, like anything of that nature. I genuinely look like this in person. Like, if y'all were to ever meet me in person, this is what y'all will see. What y'all see on camera, y'all will see in person. So if you are a person that have met me IRL, you literally know. Only if y'all have seen me without a shirt or like a pump, or like a pressure shirt or like a tank top or something like that. Other than that, like if I wear like a pump cover or something like that, you're obviously not gonna be able to see. But most of the time when I'm training, most of the time when I have interactions with one of y'all, or any of the people that, watch my TikTok, Instagrams and all that, they always see me when I'm, pumped up, right? So what y'all see is, exactly what y'all gonna see IRL. So honestly, there's no such thing as trying to get the best lighting. I'm not one of those influencers that do that. I'm just a guy who trains hard and I got the physique from all the hard work I put in throughout all the years. But I did see this one guy though, he was huge. I could tell he was on steroids. It was like some bodybuilder that walked in our gym. It was crazy though. But yeah, steroids and he still worked hard for that physique. So that's respect. They was really messing with this gym press though. This is like my second time trying this exercise, and boy, I tell you, it was peak. This exercise was perfect. This is definitely our new exercise that we're gonna do for triceps for sure. Seated machine gym press. This is perfect. Like I literally felt my triceps throughout this whole movement. Honestly, I recommend y'all doing it as well. So this is going to be slash when I like the day like when I do basically like each day, it's gonna be all that from all that. So it's gonna be like an hour to school though. Live, brush my teeth and all that, wash my face shop. What I'm about to do is I'm about to do 100. I'm gonna do 100 reps of this ab workout because I usually on my recovery days I go outside and run or I do leg raises, not calf raises, the leg raises for my abs. And I'm gonna show y'all the home when I'm done. I'm really excited to make this video, mainly because what I'm gonna do with it is going to be like, it's gonna be a video that I don't make like videos I usually don't make. This video will be like real different. So I'm also getting some questions also obviously answer a lot because there's a lot of questions that you ask, right? So a lot of you ask me what I do with my performance. I just use this one not wash your hair like I would say wash your hair like once a month. One time at least 1 to 2 times a month. What I did was like one time a month, 1 to 2 times a month. My hair don't really smell. Like even when I don't wash it for like 2 months or a month, it literally stays the same. But everybody here different because some people hair like if you don't wash it for like a couple weeks, like it's gonna start to smell. Mine it takes like a long time for me to have. I never really even had like a smell to my hair. So I feel like if you put like a lot of hair products in your hair, eventually that's what's gonna happen. So when you start your perfumes, I think not use a whole lot of like products or things of that nature. So all you need is sponge, curling activator, sponge every day. Over time it's gonna lock up. Whenever you're bored throughout the day when it starts to get long, literally just do this all the time when you're bored. Like you be in class, you be in your room, you be chilling, twist it like this. Simple to twist it. But yeah, a lot of people in here that don't care about that. Let's move on. So the leg raises right quick, and I'm gonna show y'all the rest of stuff. These are all the supplements I take. The creatine I just started taking that like 6 days ago. Electrolytes, my old these are the only pre-workouts I use. I only use the Arcanian pre-workout, unflavored creatine. This gotta be the best tasting creatine I've ever used. Like it literally tastes so good.
Supermass.
Are we all going to face this techno-dystopian future of doom?
Currently 1 p.m. I had no breakfast today at all.
It's not good news, the world that we're heading into. I know people who work on AI risk who don't expect their children to make it to high school. If we can rise to be the most mature version of ourselves, there might be a way through this.
So, first question, are you planning on taking fifths as steroids in the future? Hell no. You're not a gentleman. What do you like to do? I'm gonna show a little bit more of that in the video. Most of the time when I'm not a gentleman, I usually just like watch anime, play COD. I'm about to be doing rap stuff. I'm about to just like do stuff on purpose. Like, I don't know, I just do random stuff. But the more people basically, we get to go to Diamond Gym. I have no like care for that gym. If that makes sense. Like, I don't care about training here. I love to train where I want to. I don't care about the Diamond Gym, but I love what they do. Do you listen to music outside the gym? No. How often do you have cheat meals whenever I feel like it? Top 3 anime, Black Clover, Dragon Ball Z. That's not, these are not important. Black Clover, Dragon Ball Z. Those is my anime. I forgot what it was. It's like, Tokyo Foods, like my top 3. Like, those were the animes that I watched that I had like I literally love those shows. Like, and that's what we started my anime journey for real. This is literally a GTA monologue. And last summer I was a little bit watching videos to make my debut there. Thank you, I love you. I'm not answering that. Supposedly, like, about to your training routine. I don't know. I feel like if I was like that, I would just be that something without like I was doing my own. I was just cardio. I was making sure I wasn't doing much cardio. That's what I would do. Like, understanding this because if you wanna have comments, you got to have the same good comments. So I would. I won't put training to this first, but training at least. I would train that because like I used to go to train like that, but I said that's what I'm doing now, but just for boxing. Like I don't like to if I ever want to stop, it's kind of hard to stop. Cause like I don't know. I just want to try to do that's asking me about that. If I can do it, I can do it. We have one I don't have one. I do everything at the end of the workout. I try that done, but I will just like that.
When buying a coffee, you want to pay right away. But buying tickets to Paris, that's when you probably pay later. With the Klarna card, debit is the default. And pay later is there for when you need it. Choose how it works, right in the app. The Klarna card makes sure you stay in control. Always with clear terms, no annual fees, or credit impact to apply. That's smart, that's Klarna.
That's just going to make it worse. Making yourself busy is the best thing you can do to overcome negative thoughts. Like,
Whatever happened to Tommy Sheridan, the famous gypsy gangster?
That's the only thing I could really tell you. To overcome negative thoughts.
Tommy, you've got to come back.
Either at your best. What games do you play other than Warzone? I used to play Saints Row. I play a little bit of Minecraft. I don't play Roblox that much, but I play sometimes. And I play with, I mostly just play like COD, zombies and all that. One of my favorite maps though on COD, I would say is like Transit. People don't like Transit. We could talk about it. We could have this conversation all we can in this video, bro. Like, we could argue in a conversation, bro. Transit is literally one of the most underrated maps in zombies. It's like the bus, Like like it was just peak, bro. I loved every moment of it. And for it to be like a map that wasn't DLC, like I really appreciate that because that was like one of the first maps they had. They have town, transit, and they have this one game mode, but I think that's DLC. I don't remember. I forgot. But yeah, they have these maps that's free. But like the DLC maps like the Reese, Origins, and all those other maps. I love those maps too, but the most underrated I would say is like Transit. One of my most favorite maps though in Zombies, what I would say is Transit, and a lot of people going to like be mad at me, but Shadows of Evil and I would say Kino. Cause when I played Origins, I had the staffs, like I know how to get the staffs. I beat the Easter egg before, but I always wasn't like the best at it. Like it was very hard for me. Like that was one of the maps that I really wasn't that good at. So, and I like when I did like all the other Easter eggs I've ever done, I did all of them by myself. But Origins, that was one of the Easter eggs that I had to do with like people I knew, and that was like one of the hard Easter eggs. I ain't gonna lie, that was like a very hard one. How much do you weigh? What's your PRs on bench? When you first turn 14? I think I would guess I'm like around 165. And yeah, I would say I'm around 165. I don't know for sure, but if I wanted to guess, it would be like 165 for sure. 165, 5'8". Well, what is your PRs on bench? Last time I PR'd on bench, I got 335, but it's going to be different, now, because I benched 335 like a month or two ago, so my PR would definitely be much higher now. But I'm not worried about going for PRs though. I'm just trying to, at least get stronger and rep PRs, not one rep maxes. One rep max is like, I don't one rep max every session. Well, not every session, but every 2 weeks. Like it will take like a couple months for me to want to do another one rep max. How you stay so lean? Eat less, more cardio, eat better, eat healthier. Simple. That's literally all I can really tell you. That's literally simple. It's not hard to stay lean. It's not hard to get leaner. And the way I build muscle and the way I get stronger while staying lean and building lean muscle and not building muscle and fat is by calorie deficit, obviously, because that's how you lose weight. Eating enough food to the point where, you're able to build muscle. And, try to balance your fats and your carbs and, things of that nature. Cardio is a big aspect as well. Neural adaptations, that's how I get stronger while getting leaner. Progressive overload. What else? Progressive overload. I'm pretty sure there's definitely more to that, but this is not gonna come up to my head. But those are like the main factors though. Oh yeah, you was eating a lot of carbs before you lift.